Those who know your name trust in you. For you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised. Psalm 48, verse 1. Good morning, everybody. It gives me immense pleasure and honor to welcome you all to the prestigious occasion of our school's Hands-on Science event. Every person has an innate curiosity to know things, phenomena of nature, and changes around us. This curiosity can only be quenched by studying science through observations and experiments. It is rightly said, to learn science is to do science. There is no other way of learning science. So, in order to develop rational thinking among students, to provoke them to innovate new ideas and activities, Mount Carmel School has organized Hands-on Science event, which will unveil the innovative creation of Mount Carmel's budding scientists. In today's event, the participants, or I should rather say, the Mount Carmel's budding scientists, are going to showcase some of the very interesting hands-on activities using the limited resources available. Come, join us to enjoy this event. Before we begin the day's program, may I please request our Vice Principal Academics to lead us in a word of prayer.
Good morning to one and all. I thank the Lord for giving us this opportunity when we can showcase the talents of our students through hands-on science. On behalf of Science Department, I thank each and every parent who has taken out time and put in so much of effort in recording the experiments for these children. Before we start the program, let us look to the Lord in prayer. Almighty God, our Heavenly Father, thank you for giving us this time and this opportunity when we can show the talents of our students. Thank you, Lord, for the parents who have worked hard and who have taken out time to record the experiments. Thank you for the teachers and for the technical staff who have put in their hard work. Bless this program, O Lord. In Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen. Thank you, students. Have a good day.
Hello everyone, my name is Aditya Singh. I study in class 4A Mount Carmel School, Dwarka. Today I am going to show you something with an important message that we should not underestimate anyone. As in my experiment, you will see that the shorter one survives longer. For this, I have taken 3 burning candles of different sizes and put a glass jar over them. So what did you see? The shortest candle kept burning for a longer period of time. Do you want to know the science behind it? Actually, when oxygen is used up for combustion, carbon dioxide gas is produced. Being heavy and a non-supporter of combustion, carbon dioxide gas starts sinking down slowly, cutting off the supply of oxygen and extinguishing the tallest candle first and the shortest candle at the last. This property of carbon dioxide gas is used for making fire extinguishers. Thank you.
Hello, I am Samaira Negi and today I will demonstrate a floating ball science experiment using a hairdryer and a small lightweight ball. So let's start. First, point your hairdryer upwards and turn it on. Now let's put the ball on the airstream like this. and you will see that the ball starts to float. Wow! Isn't it amazing? But how does the ball float? Well, the ball floats because of Bernoulli's principle, which says higher air flow creates lower air pressure and vice versa. So because of high air strain and low air pressure, the ball floats. We can even see some examples in our day-to-day life, like an aeroplane flying, a bird flying, a kite flying, and even when a balloon floats. Examples: airplane and bird flying. Bernoulli's principle allows birds and planes to fly, and the secret is under the wings. With the increase in speed, pressure over the wings decreases. Higher air pressure underneath the wings pushes it up and thus creates an upward lifting force. More examples: kite flying and balloon floating. Bernoulli's principle helps kite to fly and balloon to float. The area of high pressure underneath pushes the object into the lower pressure area, causing it to lift into the air or move forward. Thank you. Bye.
For this mimic experiment, I have ground black pepper, water and liquid soap.
The black pepper will act like the COVID-19 germs. The water will act like the surface of your hand. The soap represents when I wash my hands. Now, I am sprinkling pepper on the surface of the water. This represents germs on the surface of my skin. Now, when I dip my hand into the water, all the germs stick to my finger. If I coat my finger in soap, which is like washing hands, and then dip it in the water, all the germs move away.
Remember, washing hands with soap during this COVID pandemic is important.
The soap breaks the surface tension of the water, as one end of the soap molecule is hydrophobic, meaning water-fearing. When this happens, the pepper moves or runs with the water molecules away from the center of the plate.
Water striders are insects that can walk on the surface of the water because of surface tension. Thank you.
Good morning, respected teachers and my dear friends. My name is Swarit Negi. Today, I am going to show you all a live experiment of Newton's first law of motion. Before we start this experiment, let us first understand two terms, mass and inertia. Mass is the content of an object and inertia is the tendency of an object to resist change in its current state. The state can be of rest or motion. This tendency to resist change is also known as Newton's first law of motion. In simple words, if an object has more mass, the more inertia it has, and vice versa. Now, let's prove Newton's first law. To do this experiment, I have a lightweight plate, a half glass of water, a tennis ball and a cardboard roll. So first I will place this plate at the top center of the glass. Then I will place this cardboard roll at the center of the plate. Then I will put this ball at the top of the cardboard roll. Now let me check once. Now I will strike away the plate with my palm. Did you notice? The ball drops directly into the glass. This happened because the ball and the glass are heavy and thus have high inertia, whereas the cardboard roll and the plate are light in weight and thus have low inertia. Hence, we have proved Newton's first law of motion. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone. This is a syringe. This is a plunger. Wherever I leave it, it stays there. But when I close its open end, it goes back. Why is it so?
When the right end of syringe is open, the pressure on both sides is equal. When the right end is sealed, the pressure decreases when plunger is pulled out. On the left side, the pressure remains atmospheric pressure. So when I pull the plunger out, it goes back.
We will use this method to measure atmospheric pressure. The weight of these blocks act downward. The force due to atmospheric pressure acts upward.
When external weight is equal to force due to atmospheric pressure, then the plunger stays wherever I leave it.
When these two are equal and I pull it down, it stays there, even though the open end is closed.
If I know the external weight and the area of the syringe, then I can find the atmospheric pressure.
Thank you everyone.
Morning teachers and my dear friends. My name is Siddharth Datta. Science is very interesting and exploring it becomes an adventure. So today I am going to tell you some unexplored science facts that you didn't know. We all must have had boiled eggs, right? So what if I told you they can be unboiled? Yes, you are hearing it right. They can be unboiled too with a solution called urea. Did you know that there is enough DNA in a human body that it can stretch from the sun all the way to Pluto 17 times? So much of a distance, right? You know that there is enough weight in a teaspoon of a neutron star that it weighs 8 billion tons. Must take a lot of super strength to lift it up. Did you know that the Eiffel Tower increases 15 centimeter in summer and decreases 15 centimeter in winter? We all must have thought to ourselves that the sun's color must be red or yellow or orange. But believe me, it's white, like the color of the tube light or the moon. These were some fun facts about science. Hope you had a blast. So let's add it up. For me, it is all day I dream about science.
Good morning, I am Viraj Verma. Today I am going to show you a science experiment.
For this we need a cup of water, a beaker, a food coloring, a plate, a matchbox, 2 candles, a stirrer and another plate. Firstly, we have to add food coloring to the water. Now we will stir the water. After our water is filled, we will pour the water in the flame. Now we will place 2 candles. Now light up the candles. Now we will take the beaker and cover the candles. Now you will observe that the water level has risen up. This concludes that when the oxygen level decreases, the candle goes off, and this decrease in air pressure causes the water level to rise up. Thank you.
Hello friends, we all go to the cinemas, but have we ever imagined how a movie is projected? So let's find out. This is my homemade projector. It is made up of 2 simple components. One is a bulb, which acts as a convex lens. But friends, remember, it should be filled with water so that it magnifies the image. And the second component is a high brightness input device. Here I have used a mobile for that. So let's have a look at their arrangements. Let's try to know the principle behind it. This works because of the shape of the lens, which is a convex. A convex lens has a shape where the sides are bent outwards. It allows it to catch, bend and focus more space from inside of the box, resulting in the formation of a sharper image on the screen.
You just saw sound. Yes, you heard me right. You just not heard it, but you also saw it. Now, let me explain you this with the help of this wave machine that I have made at home. Now, you will see this wave machine in action. A wave is a form of energy, and when I add some energy to this wave machine, observe what happens. You can see the energy moving from one side and coming back towards me from the other. See again. Remember, sound energy moves in waves a lot like this. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Arush Seth and I am from class 8C. So as you can see, I have a pencil in my hand. So let us try to balance it vertically on the tip of my finger. You will see that the pencil will not balance on the fingertip. So here's a divider. Can it help us to balance the pencil? Let us find out. So pierce the divider into the pencil. Let us try to balance it now.
You can see that the pencil and the divider are able to balance on the tip of the finger beautifully. So, do you know the secret? The secret lies in the center of gravity. The divider works as a counterweight, bringing the center of gravity from the pencil to the divider. I will explain more about center of gravity with the help of an activity. Things we need: a toothpick, a glass, 2 forks of same size and weight, and a burning candle. Look at that! A tiny toothpick is holding 2 forks on the edge of a glass. So this is an example of center of gravity. So you would be asking, what is center of gravity? Center of gravity is an imaginary point where gravity seems to be concentrated. Racing cars have low center of gravity so that they can take turn without falling over. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sahajdeep Singh Kohli and today I am going to show you an experiment which at first glance will look like magic, but actually science is hidden behind it, which is present in our everyday life. India's huge need for electricity is a gigantic problem that we are currently facing. Still, there are many villages in India that don't receive electricity for more than 2 to 3 hours. This experiment will show that how we can generate valuable electricity from waste material. So now let's begin with the experiment. As you can see, I have some zinc and copper plates with me right here. First of all, I'll put these plates in these small plastic cups. I also have an electrolyte solution that allows the flow of electrons. This solution is urine. Yes, it can even conduct electricity. I also have some bulbs, each of which are connected to wires. As you can see, the bulbs have lighted up. Zinc has more electrons while copper has less. So a potential difference is created in which the electrons tend to flow from zinc to copper. Even if we use this energy to light 1 bulb per house, then I feel that instead of saying that India is still developing, we would proudly be able to say that India is an already developed nation. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Abhas Dhayal of class 9th B, and today I am here to bring your attention towards the fact that how science is playing a very big and very important role in abolishing hunger. Hunger has been a very big problem in our country, and so let's see how science can fix it.
Science. Science is everywhere. No matter where you see, up, down, left, right, there is science. And today, we're going to be looking at a small part of it. Hunger. It's been a big problem, especially in our country. More than 190 million people sleep hungry every day. And this is a problem. But how can science fix it? Well, it can. How does hunger occur? It occurs when the crops and the food products are less than what is consumed, and crops are dependent on the climate, soil and the types of seeds, and that is connected with science.
Food production can be increased by 2 factors. Either we increase the land on which the crops are growing, or we increase the growing rate of the seeds. We can't change the area of the land, but we can change the growing rate of the seeds. And soil plays a big part in it. If we increase the nutrients in the soil, it will directly increase the crop production. This can be done by the use of compost. Compost is made when the natural substance decompose, and this is where biology and chemistry comes. The microorganisms help in decomposition, and that's biology. Chemistry is acting when the breakdown of different substances is happening. Now we are done with soil, but there are so many new and advanced ways of irrigation and making the crop production easier. Water plays a crucial role in the crop production. The water purification plant that make the saline water from the sea to non-saline are also the result of research in physics. All in all, science can play a very important role in abolishing hunger and solving this community issue. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I'm Mehul Jamwal of class 9D. I'm going to explain Newton's second law of motion with the help of an activity. Hope you all like it. I've made this model using a plastic bottle, few rubber bands, a string of thread and a scale. I have with me two balls. This is a heavier ball and this is a lighter ball. This has more mass and this has less mass. Now, I'll put a mark on the thread. I've put this mark to ensure that I apply equal force on both the balls, the heavier and the lighter. Now, I'll place the lighter ball on top of the rubber bands. I'll pull the string till the mark reaches 30 centimeters. I'll release it. Now, I'll place the heavier ball on top of the rubber bands. I'm going to pull the string till it reaches 30 centimeters. I'll try it again. Newton's second law of motion gives us a relationship between force and acceleration. In the activity we saw that we applied equal force on both the balls, but the heavier ball had less acceleration than the lighter ball. This is because acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass, which means if the mass will be less, acceleration will be more, and if the mass will be more, acceleration will be less. Moreover, since acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass, it means that it will be easier to move light bodies than heavy bodies.
Good morning to all. I am Ansani of 9th standard from Mount Carmel School. Today I am going to present an invention on night glowing bulb. First, we will take a LED bulb with the attached mobile charger lead. Then we will take a bottle cap with a hole in it. Now we will put the LED bulb in the bottle cap. We will put some hot glue in the bottle cap. We will put some hot glue sticks in the bottle cap. Now we will put this in the mobile charger adapter. Now we are ready to test our night glowing bulb. Now our night glowing bulb is ready. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Ameya Cordillon of class 9 and today I will be performing the capillary reaction. Capillary reaction occurs when the adhesion to the walls is stronger than the cohesive forces between the liquid molecules. The height to which capillary reaction takes the water in a uniform circular tube depends upon surface tension and of course gravity. Here we will be performing the same reaction using a few markers tissue paper and a bowl of water. We are using tissue paper here instead of circular tubes because we cannot get circular tubes at home during lockdown. So we need to put our thinking caps on. Now I will dip this tissue paper, which has ink on it, into the bowl of water. As you can see, the dye is slowly rising upwards. This is because the water molecules come in contact with the dye and it slowly rises upwards due to the capillary reaction. It also stops at a certain point because it is limited by surface tension and gravity. I would like to end by giving a use of capillary reaction in daily life. It is used in chromatography, meant for blood tests to remove drugs from blood samples.
Good morning everybody, I am Harshika of class 11th F. Today I am going to show you an experiment on refraction of light, for which we will need a transparent container, a sheet with a text written over it, some water and water balls. First, we will place the sheet and the container over the sheet. We will add some water balls in the container. The text which was written on the sheet is not visible now. So now let us pour some water in the container. We all can see the text is now visible. So let us understand why was this happening. We have this container with water balls in it and the text written over here. So the light which would be reflected from this word will first enter this water ball and will converge because water ball acts as a lens. Now the converged beam will enter the air space and will bend because air has less refractive index than water. Due to multiple refraction taking place, the light would be scattered in all directions and our eyes won't catch the light. So to prove that the rays get scattered in all directions and do not enter our eyes, I have this laser light. So let's perform the experiment. We can see that the rays are scattered in all directions. When we add water, we have water and water ball in this container. So when the light would be reflected from the word signs, it will pass through the water, will bend while entering into the air, and our eyes will catch the light. So for fun, let's see how the laser light will react now. Now we can see that a straight line is formed because no multiple refraction is taking place. So this all seems like some magic, but it is simple application of refraction of light. Thank you.
Today I am going to perform a very easy and amusing experiment which is based on center of mass, a concept of physics. The procedure is, take the half-cut potato and insert the sharp-lock pencil into it. Now take these two forks and insert these two onto the sides of the potato and ensure that they are inserted at the same angle. Now we'll place the system on top of the graph paper and mark the coordinates which coincides with the points marked by the black marker. These 3 points are the individual center of masses of these 3 parts. Now we will calculate the center of mass of this whole system using a formula. Formula used to calculate the x-coordinate of the center of mass of this system is this. After putting the values, we will get the value as 0. The formula used to calculate the y-coordinate of the center of mass of the system is this. And after putting the values, we will get the y-coordinate as minus 6.3. You will observe that the coordinate 0, minus 6.3 coincides with the tip of the pencil. We have theoretically proved that the center of mass of this whole system will be the tip of the pencil. Now we will prove practically. We will place this whole system on the tip of the water bottle. it gets easily balanced. One more thing you will notice that these 3 points marked by the black marker acts as the 3 vertices of the triangle, and the tip of the pencil acts as the centroid, which is the center of mass of this whole system. You must be wondering that what is center of mass? Let me explain. Center of mass, also known as the balance point, is the point representing the mean position where all of the mass of the system is concentrated and uniformly distributed. It is the unique point where the weighted position vectors of different parts of the system sums up to 0. For a single rigid body having uniform density, the center of mass is located at the centroid. To make this experiment look more presentable, I will attach these 2 dancing dolls onto the sides of the pencil so that this whole system looks like a dancing doll. Thank you for watching my experiment.
It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of our esteemed institution, Mount Carmel School, Dwarka. A warm and sincere thanks to all our authorities for their relentless support and guidance. A heartfelt thank you to all our amazing budding scientists, our parents, our teachers, all technical support, who devoted their valuable time and resources just to ensure everything falls on a perfect place. Above all, I sincerely thank the Almighty for guiding us through and blessing this event to be successful. Thank you everyone.